We talk about everything crypto every day, and we're going to be talking about the SEC versus Kraken. As most of you know, the SEC has gone after pretty much all the good actors, and some of the things that they're alleging are a little bit wild, But in this particular case, versus Kraken, a California judge kind of took my breath away in a negative fashion. Reason being is they're saying that it could be plausible that Kraken did in fact list crypto securities or cryptos that could be securities. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go through the case. Well, just some of the details and whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and flip around because the lighting is just not fantastic over here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit better, kind of, sort of. No, we'll flip around this way. There we go. That's a tiny bit better. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Also, too, Bitcoin is trading at like $65,000, which is absolutely amazing. I'm very, very impressed with that. And again, that's good. We wanted to see that close above $60,000, $62,000, and we were able to get that, which is good, which is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, now let's go ahead and get through the what's going on with Kraken versus the SEC and why XRP matters. Okay, so I've got my little notes over here because we're on a live stream. So there was a mini victory for the SEC. A California judge, Judge Orrick, denies Kraken's motion to dismiss the case in full. The secondary sale of crypto assets plausibly satisfies each prong of Howey. And here are the couple of the prongs. Should be 4 prongs. Investment of money in common enterprise, reasonable expectation of profit, which that indicates things are security in most cases. So again, when you're promising somebody profit, that's not a good thing. And then, of course, in common enterprise. And reasonable expectation of profit, and then derived from efforts of others. So there should be 4 things. These are not leather, they're pleather, but thank you guys. All right, so the two different, the difference between the judges, Judge Torres in the Ripple versus SEC case was from Southern District of New York. Judge Orwick, that's proceeding over Kraken, is from California. Also, too, when we're talking about Ripple, Ripple is just one company, one crypto company, okay? Kraken is a crypto exchange. So 2 completely different business models, And the SEC alleged that Kraken is selling unregistered securities, 11 crypto tokens, ADA, Algo, Atom, File, Flow, ICP, Mana, Matic, OMG, which is an old one, and Solana. So basically, the SEC is alleging that Kraken, who is out of California, from what it sounds like, is selling unregistered securities, 11 different crypto assets. Most of these, I believe, are proof of stake, like Cardano, etc. But at the same time, are these really considered securities? Are they? I don't think so. Again, I've talked heavily about having a third sector that deals with crypto, because obviously there's bad actors everywhere. There will always be bad actors, okay? It's just kind of human nature. HBAR was not listed in the Kraken case, but again, I feel like HBAR was listed maybe on something else. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just kind of focusing on the SEC versus Kraken. So we'll get back to that in a minute. But basically what's going to happen now, because the judge said, yeah, these maybe could be crypto or securities, is the case is going to move forward to discovery to see if the 11 tokens traded as investment contracts on Kraken, which is a crypto asset exchange. And the SEC basically needs to provide some sort of facts. However, it was pretty interesting if you go through the court documents, there's a lot of references to kind of the Ripple case in this, which is why I put XRP in the title, because Judge Torres ruled that trading or XRP on the secondary market is not classified as a security. And again, Kraken is a crypto exchange that for the most part allows you, retail, anybody, to trade these crypto assets, these 11 crypto assets, and all other cryptos that are currently listed on Kraken on the secondary market. That's what it is. Unless they held some sort of like ICO or sale, etc. But I don't think they did that. And now in the case, the SEC is definitely going to have to prove that Kraken promised people profit. That's what they're going to have to prove. But again, the reason why, and I'm going to keep telling you guys, the Ripple case is so important is because we had a judge that says XRP is not a security on the secondary market. So a lot of these other cases that are currently going on with the SEC and versus crypto companies or crypto exchanges, it's all going to essentially go back to XRP in the Ripple case, because of what Judge Torres said, is that crypto assets on the secondary, well, XRP in this case, was not a security on the secondary market. And a big prong of Howie is reasonable expectation of profit. Just because somebody is listing something to you, like you have the option to buy something, doesn't mean that they're promising profit. They don't. And again, that's a really big problem. Like the SEC, instead of giving us these guidelines saying what we can do, what we can't do, they're kind of just going and suing all these big players and hoping that something sticks. So right now, with the Kraken SEC case, the SEC did win this mini victory. But again, in the court documents, there's kind of different references to the Ripple case and Judge Torres, etc. But now it's the SEC's job to prove that Kraken did X, Y, and Z. And me personally, I don't think that Kraken did these things. Like I'm again, and I'm not a Kraken user. They have a great service, but again, like even like Gemini and Coinbase or any of these crypto exchanges, none of them promise profits. None of them said you're going to get profits for doing X, Y, and for buying this crypto. Nobody said that. And I feel like most Americans and most people, especially retail, we know if we buy a crypto asset, it's kind of on us. And just like the lottery. I feel like the lottery every single day is almost like they're pitching a security, because they sit there and say, you know, you can win X, Y, and Z. And that gets people to play with it. So that's kind of what happened with Kraken and the SEC. It's not super positive, but at the same time, it's not a good thing, but maybe it will end up being a good thing, primarily because maybe the SEC will try to, good morning, Mr. R. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. Maybe the SEC will try to prove that Kraken listed these 11 crypto assets, and they're going to end up losing, because they're trying to prove that they listed these 11 crypto assets as security, try to call them a security, and then in court it's going to be proved, well, Kraken never promised a profit. So I don't know. There's a lot of talk about like Ethereum Foundation and Vitalik, how much did Vitalik pay the SEC friends not to go after them. I can't comment on that stuff because I don't even know if that's true or not. And I mean, I feel like a lot of people have special relationships behind the scenes. Like we all know, like public servants, etc. Yeah, the SEC should sue Social Security. I agree to an extent, because Social Security is kind of a little bit cuckoo, especially with all of the promises that were made to us. But again, it's different. So anyways, that's kind of what's going on. And shout out to Mr. Mo, good morning. That's kind of what's going on with Kraken versus the SEC. Basically, a California judge was like, hey, we need to go in discovery because we think that these 11 crypto assets are securities. There's plausible reason to believe. Kraken is like, no, you need to look at XRP, look at Judge Torres, look at the Ripple case. We don't believe that selling crypto or having a platform that allows people to buy, sell, trade, hold, whatever it is, crypto assets should be deemed as security. These 11 cryptos are not security. And again, the 11 cryptos in questions are Cardano, Algo, Atom, File, Flow, ICP, Mana, Matic, OMG, and Sol. Kind of random, right? Because a lot of these are like in the top 100, 200, and I think that most of these teams, for the most part, are pretty legitimate. And I don't remember any of these teams promising me profit, right? I don't know. Do you guys feel like any of these teams promise you profit, or did you ever go on Kraken and do they promise you profit? Probably not. But anyways, that's the show for today. Thank you so much to everybody who joined. Lo and I have a hair appointment. Her hair is like all the way down, like super, super long. So we're going to get it done to her, her like upper back or her middle back, little middle back. And we're going to do a little girls' day, and she behaves. She's going to get some ice cream. And then I got to get my hair trimmed, I guess. My stylist is asking me, but I do my hair maybe like once or twice a year at the most. Just a little trim, I don't even know why I dye it, because it's the same color we dye it, but whatever. It's okay to treat yourself. You guys deserve it. Anyways, sending you guys love and light. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Spend time with your families, hug your loved ones, eat delicious food, and make sure to share this, support the channel, all that stuff, and have fun kind of playing around in the crypto ecosystem this week, because there's a lot of opportunities. Bitcoin's over $65,000. Yay. Bye, babies.